Hi guys, welcome to Steffanie's Journey. For those of you who are here for the very first time, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. Today is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Well, when you see that, it'll be over with. But I'm going to do a garden tour for you guys today so you can see what is going on in my garden. Sounds like my shirt. If you want one, check out my Etsy shop. Link it below. But anyway, those of you here for the very first time, welcome. And those of you returning, welcome back. Let's get to the garden tour. A lot has changed in the last month, so let's get to it. Best you start on the porch. So let me flip you around. Hold on. My garden needs some water, so I need to do that today as well. But this is the GreenStalk. It is really flourishing. I still have not moved it off the porch. It's been really cool. It's cold today. Got a sweatshirt on. It's like 65, which is weird for Georgia at this time of year. But the onions are not getting big, but my greens and lettuce are flourishing. I keep on harvesting them. My tiny Tim tomatoes are doing good. This is a morning glory, y'all. I don't know how this thing is supposed to grow. I thought it was supposed to be a flower, but it looks like it's some kind of vine flower. So that is what I have. I put some in my front yard too. But got romaine lettuce. This got a sucker. So see, let's get this sucker off. No flowers yet, but we have some starting. So I bought another one. This is the small leaf one with the about 7-8 inch pocket. I bought one with the 12-inch pocket. So have not planted that out yet. Just haven't had time. Been busy with real life work. So that needs to go to seed. I'm about to cut it out and take that out. I have some over here too that I have that go to seed and dry up. Those are the red strawberry radishes that never grew. But yeah, so that's it for the GreenStalk. Just really got lettuces and greens, and my greens are still flourishing. I've been taking them out and putting them in the freezer. Here in this pot, I filled it with a bunch of lima beans. Only 3 came up. One was right there and it died, so I just have those 2, and then a bunch of volunteer basil came up, and I'm going to take that out of there and give it away because I got others somewhere else that I've repotted. This here is lemon balm, and we don't have anything but that one. I transplanted it in here and it has done absolutely nothing. I think it's because it got cold. This is dill, and as you see, got one there, one that's not surviving. That one looks green, and then it was oregano down here on this end. I only see one there, so that's not thriving either. Oh, well, there is something, but that looked like a weed. So I don't know. I think this change of weather has screwed everything up again. This is so cold. This had thyme in it. I do see one there, one there, one there. So it does have a few in there. So maybe they won't freeze to death. Those are my collard greens that I need to transplant. Never have. Just keep letting them grow in that thing. Don't know why, but they're growing. This was full of peppermint, and I don't see any. Maybe that's one there. I had a bunch in here, but cold matter got it. I mean, it's been down in the 50s, so yeah. Let's see what it does, but that's it for that. Those are my sweet potato slips that I need to pot out. I potted some there. We'll get to those, but they got a little bit of water in them, so I'll put some more water. But I'm going to put them in this pot, and I'm going to put them in another big pot. This is my yarrow that I need to plant. It's finally growing. This is hollyhock that I'm going to put. That's the only one that grew. That is stevia, my other yarrow. So I got 2 of those. Those are tiny tiny Tim dwarf tomatoes. Those 2, like the ones I have in my GreenStalk. I have 2 in my GreenStalk. This is a, what is that? Habanero. I'm gonna give that away to one of my friends. And this is a jalapeno. That is I think it's a red Russian kale. It's a mixed salad green mix. So not sure. This is another tiny dwarf. So I had 5 of them all together. And this is a Cherokee. No, this is a Brandywine. And I think I don't have one of them in the garden, so I'm gonna have to keep that and find somewhere to put it. Those are broccoli. Don't know why I'm holding on to those, but I keep watering them. I know they're root bound, and now they're dry because it hasn't rained in a week. Just drizzle. This has sprouted some blueberries, and then they died because it doesn't have anything to help it. It's supposed to be self-pollinating, but they say you still need more than one. But it hasn't pollinated, hasn't done anything. These are my sweet potatoes. I don't know which kind they are. I think they got them from the grocery store. I don't think they're my Beauregards, but they may be. But these 2 leaves look different than them 2, so I think I might have 2 different kind in here. So we'll see. These are potatoes that I started. Some more potatoes. I put them in there maybe a week or so ago. So once they come up, I'm going to heal them up. These are some I started back a while ago. So I healed them up already. The bag was folded down. Still a little room at the top, so I might add a little bit more soil, but I doubt it. This was my lettuce, and I'm letting it go to seed. We got seed pods here so that I can harvest those, because I don't know what kind of lettuce that is, but I like it. So I want to save some seeds because I bought this from the nursery, so I want some seeds from that. So I'm gonna let it go to seed. My rainwater, you can see it has not rained in probably 5-7 days. I don't know. It's been a while. This is my mint, and it also may be some lemon balm. This may be lemon balm. You can look at the roots, tell the stems that they're different colors, and I remember putting some in there. This really looks like thyme. Let me smell it, because it does not. No, it's mint. I think I had chocolate mint in there last year, so maybe that's chocolate mint and a bunch of weeds that needs to be pulled out. But I'll come back and do that. This is a carrot that randomly got in here. It's one. It's pretty big. Probably need to pull it out. But I'm not ready to use it yet. So when it comes out, when I get ready to use it, I pull it out. I need to weed and water. This is a fig tree. This had 1 fig on it and it died off. Then there's another one. I'm going to repot those probably today. Both of them. And put them in bigger pots. Not sure why it died. I don't know anything about a fig tree. But I'm going to put them in pots and let them do what they do. Hopefully I get more. Since I have that one. This one probably put on some too. They're 2 different varieties. I showed them before. This is the brown turkey fig, and this is the Chicago hardy fig. So nothing is in there. I had a weed in there. I finally pulled that up. Don't know what I'm gonna put in there. Might put a sweet potato slip in there, but haven't decided. These are supposed to be bush beans. I think I put like, I don't know, 12, 16 in here. Mostly all of them came up except for 2, but for some reason they're hanging over. Hopefully it's bush and not Um, going to need to go up a pole because I don't have anything, but I will put some wire fencing on this from there to there if necessary. But these are my strawberries. Don't have any on there at the minute. Yes, I do. I have one. Let's see. These lizards always in here eating them up. Bought a mesh to put over it so I can get them this year. Last year they bit off everyone. Every time one grew, they bit off of it. But these are the strawberries. And yeah, this is where I'm growing my sweet potato slips. This is where the ones I have up front in that jar on the porch. I pulled them out of there. Now more has grown back because I pulled all of them out. It should be 3 potatoes, but this one is the only one that's growing. And that is the purple potato. So I really need some Beauregards. I think I got some in the house that's growing that I need to put in there. This is my rosemary that I had from the store. When I bought some to cook with, it was organic. I put it in some water, let it root, started rooting, grew a little bit of longer leaves. So I came out here and just stuck it in the ground because I can never grow rosemary from seed. I have tried every year. This is my 4th year garden. Still have never grown any. This is the volunteer green bean. Don't know what kind it is, where the seed came from. It was in my GreenStalk. In that GreenStalk, I did not use any old soil, so where that came from, do not know. But I'm gonna let it live. These is my garlic, onions, and potatoes. Look, got flowers. So they're putting on tubers. They are 2 different kinds. These are all of them are store-bought. None of them are seed tomatoes, but these were red tomatoes. Tomatoes. These were red potatoes. These are some kind of white or yellow. And I put this divider stick in here so I know the difference. And they grow completely different. But I put another stick on the end. I'm going to tie these back because they are shading out my onions. So I'm going to do that today. But my onions are bubbling up. Getting pretty big. I spooned around them so that they could grow bigger. But some of them were getting big, some of them were not, but they need sun. So I'm gonna pull those back. Did not heal up these potatoes. I just put some straw around it. I may put some compost on top of that, and I bought some more straw. So this one is pretty big, and that one, I think those 3 are the biggest ones. The rest of them are just small, but they're growing. So, and I think the potatoes gonna take over. The garlic, probably almost time to harvest. They're falling over, so I probably will pull those up this week. Because they're there. I have white onions here along the edge. I think I have some on the side over there as well. With that lettuce that's going to seed, I need to pull that up because I got the other one. I don't need to. But yeah, that's it on the garlic. That one's ready. These are falling over too, but I need to look at the date. I don't think they're still be ready until next month, but they are growing good. Nothing in here, just weeds. Got volunteer carrots all on the ground. I left them alone. Some of them I pulled up and put in this pot with the carrots. I don't know if they survived because I can't remember which ones I transplanted, but they were baby carrots, and I just put them in here with these others. So I don't know if that transplant worked or not. I may try to pull them up and put them around the edges because I think that's where I put the other ones, and I don't think they survived, but we do have some in here, and we have different kinds. As you can see, we got purple ones, and we got regular orange ones, and I think you can tell the difference by the roots. Some are green, some are purple. So yeah, so we'll have carrots finally. Never had this many. I think the most I've ever gotten is like 10 or 12 carrots, but again, they may be too close together. Let's see. I don't see nothing in there. And they're dry. Everything needs water. This bed doesn't have anything really. I planted a bunch of spinach that never. Oh, look, there's a friend. I planted a bunch of spinach in there, then came up. A little bit came up, and then it went to seed. So I still have my greens. I know my first year garden, my red Russian kale did not bolt. Eggplant struggling. Don't like this bed. Not enough light. This is that lettuce again. I need to pull that out. These are big enough, so I may pull all of them up and just use these. I think this one went to seed first. Then we have some Georgia collards, which they're still doing good. I'm still harvesting them small and putting them in the freezer. Curly kale, more collard, nasturtium, some kind of weed. I don't know if it's poison ivy or what. Look, I don't know if it's the same one. Nope, it's not. They're everywhere. Anyway, they eat bugs, so they're fine with me. Some more spinach that went to seed. I'm gonna say that. Got some lettuce. That eggplant is struggling as well. Time to take all of these down. I'm gonna harvest this off and then cut it down cause it's time. And the ones with big seed pockets, I'm going to save the seeds and start all over in the fall. Weeds are growing up in between our fences. Need to cut that today too. Got some lettuce way back there in the back. That it's probably gonna die. I don't know what I'm gonna put in these two beds, to be honest. But all this is falling over because it's too heavy. And I didn't use real stakes. I left them okra leaves, okra stems up there from last year. This garlic is falling over. They're gonna be small, but I'm gonna harvest them. You still can eat them small. My onions in here are small. This bed needs to be composted, and nutrients need to be put in it because I don't know. I had my okra here last year and it did really good. So not sure. I may put some more in there. I have some growing down the way, but may put some in here too. That look like Malabar spinach. That stuff went everywhere last year, so I'm looking to see it all over. These are my tomato onion bed. These onions are doing pretty good, as you can see. They're bubbling up. They're not big, but and I don't know if they're long day or short day. I planted both because I know one don't work in this area, but I planted it anyway. Don't see any peppers yet on this one, but we got lots of flowers. We got this one long tomato still. Not getting much bigger. I'm going to give all this fertilizer today and let it go. I'm going to still do the top of this because this thing is going straight up and not branching out. But I'm just going to let it go. This has lots of tomatoes, but it is dry. It needs water. All of it needs water. And I need these little bug things. It's all on here. Need to rinse them off. I've been cutting this one back. It does have tomatoes on it, as you can see. And now we have flowers on the nasturtiums, and finally got some peppers coming. So yeah, got a bunch of Roma tomatoes, bunch of them. This is my piece that broke off that I just stuck in the ground. It grew this week. Don't know if that's gonna do any good. I probably need to just dig that up and start over. But it got a tomato on it. It's that. I didn't know what kind it was. It's one of those. I don't want that, so I'm probably gonna dig that up. Got a bunch of peppers coming on here. These are the serranos. Them two are bells. So, um, this is a black Hungarian. Don't have any tomatoes on it yet. Don't see any. Just see flowers. This is a bush. Two bushes of tomatillos. Did not know you had to have two. Roots and Refuge said you had to have two. I kept wondering why this has millions of flowers and no tomatillos. And I found out last week that you have to have two to pollinate each other. So if you're growing them, be sure to plant at least two. But now they're coming. You can see them there. They're in the husk. They need some nutrients. See the leaves getting yellow. So I'm going to give that to them today. This one is getting them too now. More flowers on the nasturtiums. I have peppers back there. I think I'm going to dig these nasturtiums up and put them in my front yard. Because my peppers are not going to grow. I moved one that was in between this two because I didn't know this became a big bush. I got leeks in the back of that. That's probably not going to grow either because they're shaded. But it is what it is. This is my zinnia. I have another one that is in there somewhere. I gotta find this way up because it's a flower. They very resilient. The zinnias are, but it's right there. So it'll pop up. I think I put two in this bed and then some nasturtiums. So this one has tomatoes coming. That is the sweetie cherry. Look like a cherry, but yes. So I'm gonna cut the bottoms off and stake it to this. These are my shallots. Not doing much. Got weeds. Need to weed those out. That's a basil. This is a purple beauty pepper. That is stunted. I think because it got cold. It's growing, but it's not growing up. So this is on my okra. Not sure how it's going to do either because it still has not gotten hot. But we'll see. We're going to leave it alone. Feed it, give it nutrients. That is a habanero I planted. That is, my brain won't tell me what it is, but you guys know what that is. I can't think for at the moment what that is. This is ginger that has never come up. It may be coming up. I see it cracking, so we'll see. My eggplant is finally growing. This bed has taken off. I put mushroom compost in here. I think it likes it. Because everything is starting to take off now. We got basil. These are more red onions. Another eggplant. I'm not for sure if they're the same. That's the black beauty. This is the frog fingers. I love that one. So if I just have these two, it's fine. And then we got a chocolate pepper, banana pepper, and poblano. And then the basil that I put everywhere for pests. And I'm put some more. Don't really need it for okra. Never had any okra issues. Onions will take care of that. So that's good. Down here, we put some flowers, more of the onions that I grew that you guys planted out together. Then we have another banana pepper, and I think this is basil. Yep, that's basil. Don't look like it, but that's what it is. It's dry. That is a graze zucchini. Weeds popping up. I need to come and pour out. Morning glory, morning glory, morning glory, morning glory. That's a flower. I can't remember what it is. Weeds. That is kale. Basil. I think that's the only basil. No one back there. So I have one, two. That's basil. So two pepper plants, basil, and greens. Don't know why I put that in there. They're gonna go to seed, but they're in there. I planted some squash there. They didn't come up delicata, but that's it. Nothing's here. Nothing here. Weeds, weeds. I'm gonna do these pots. Weedy, cut weeds back today. That's pretty much it. Besides this volunteer basil. Have basil popping up everywhere. As I planted it, it goes to seeds. The seeds grow. So that is it for my garden tour. I'm gonna do this section today too. I've been doing it for a month. Still haven't done it. And we're back to the beginning. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to seeing you all in my very next video. Bye bye.